Hey, Billy Epphart here. Welcome back to our vlog that we share with you once a week. And we've been talking about in this series of vlogs, proficiencies for growing a business. And I chose the term proficiency on purpose because it starts with the first word there as a part of the word is the word pro, P-R-O. And when you look at a pro who's a professional, let's say in sports, it means that, of course, they bring ability, skill to the table. They also, of course, bring understanding, knowing how to play the game. They also bring, in that experience, they bring understanding the speed of the game. So one of the things we're going to talk about is sharing with you the proficiencies for growing a business. One of those that we talked about in the last vlog was basically being a resilient learner. And we gave you some real specific illustrations where we actually talked about Ford Motor Company, we actually talked about Starbucks, and then we talked about Amazon. And so about some of the things they had done to grow to such a level. And so the first proficiency was be a resilient learner, and that's in the previous vlog. Then the second one is learn to organize to grow your enterprise capacity. One of the greatest things that I see people have a problem with in growing their business is understanding the enterprise capacity that their company, their business needs in order to grow. In other words, what kind of capacity do you need, not only personally, but do you need in your business in order for it to grow and in order for it to actually reach a broader or a larger audience? And so with that understanding, organize to grow your capacity, I wrote this down. Scaling up your business requires discipline, which in turn requires a company to formalize its organizational structure by explicitly assigning authority and responsibility. And then when you do that, then delegating decision making for that part of your enterprise to those that you've put in that formalized structure. I have a program that I call Organizational Mastery. It has manuals, it has all kinds of things. I have a new book called Leadership Mastery. The last third of that book is talking about how do you organize to increase literally your enterprise capacity. And so one of the things that you have to do, and I want you to really think with me on this, is the first thing on organizing to grow your business or organizing to grow your enterprise capacity is that one of the things you need to do is learn to assess the competency gaps that are in your business. Somebody says, well, what does that mean? Well, that means you look at your business and you say, I need to be able to do these 3 or 4 things in my business to get this certain result over here on this side. Sometimes when you're looking at your business, you'll see you have 2 of them, but then you have 2 of them that are missing. And so I call that assessing your competency gaps. In other words, what kind of core competencies do you need in your business itself? That means the people. So, we do it 2 ways when you organize, and I promise you this will be worth the vlog, if you'll hear what I'm saying. When you're organizing, there's 2 things that you look for. Of course, number 1 is you have to specify the work that needs to be done. In other words, regardless of the people you do or don't have, you have to specify the work that needs to be done. That's what we call organizing. And in many cases, you will spell out the work that needs to be done, for example, in a job description. But then the second part of that is the people that you need to fill that gap or to fill that job description. And so you have work that has to be identified, clearly identified, and then secondly, recruiting somebody to that work that needs to be done. One of the biggest mistakes I see small business owners make is they recruit people to themselves. Now listen, you've got to have rapport with people, and you got to be able to get along with people, and you've got to be able to lead people. But in the beginning, you want to recruit someone to what that core competency, that job description that you need. And so you assess the competency gaps you have in your business, identify those with a job description and also in your org chart. I always like to say it this way: for every box you have in your org chart, you need to put a job description in that box. then you recruit somebody to that job description. That's the order that it should go. So when we're talking about organizing to grow your enterprise capacity, number one is assess the business's competency gaps. In other words, where do I need to address that? And then secondly, be clear. This is the people part on organizing. Be clear for the inspiration behind why you're doing your business. I really call that the reason why. Why are you doing your business? What is your rationale, your inspiration, that kind of thing for actually doing the business. So if you know those two, you'll be able to do, the Bible tells in the Old Testament, to write the vision, make it plain. And so you'll be able to write the vision, the reason why that you're doing something. So this is Billy Epperhart. We're talking about the proficiencies for growing your business. The first one we shared was be a resilient learner. The second one we're sharing is you need to organize to grow your enterprise capacity. So this is Billy Epperhart. I'll see you right back here on another vlog.